big Anzac Day game against the Magpies. But this goal, it's a 1 in 100 shot. This was Dacos, I know not as good, but Dacos-like that game at Victoria Park with the inside out, the margin for error. The science in that is really impossible. So he's been a star for them, one of the great recruits. They headhunted him because they needed more run. He's been a wonderful
Did you ever do any of those?
I don't think so, TJ. No, I'd love to say yes, but I don't think I did.
Hey, they got in front multiple times, the Bombers. This game was there if they wanted it. Christian Petrarca was down, so they had an opportunity already. He was just having a poor night. But then they allowed Clayton Oliver and also Brayshaw these sort of numbers. 38 and 34. Oliver started on his own at most contests, so no one went near him. The world record for inside 50s is 16, so he's on pace for that. Uncontested marks 19. The world record is 24. Now, these two, I think, were the difference in the game. I would have thought at halftime Petrarca's down. Maybe you look at that and go, OK, these two guys are absolutely having a field day. Can we take out one of them? Because we've already got Petrarca under control. Can we go to Oliver? Can we go to Brayshaw, who was the outlet kick and doing it easy? He was 85% by foot. Nothing happened. They allowed them to go. Look, I'll go as far as saying it would have been tighter, and I think they would have had a better opportunity to win late in that game if they had to put some time into those two players.
Is Brayshaw arguably the most underappreciated player in the entire competition? You go back to the grand final last year, helped change it as much as any player, and is now playing different roles to cover down back.
We'll find out soon, Damo, because he hasn't signed a contract.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to get what he's worth at Melbourne, so it's up to him whether maybe he can win a second flag and set himself up for the rest of his
role really
life.
well.
And the role's diverse, isn't it, every week?
Yeah. Welcome back. You're watching the Sunday Footy Show. Wherever you're watching it, we hope you're having a good time. Now, look, I don't make it common practice to talk about what we talk about in the ad breaks here because most of it you can't take it to air anyway. But we were reflecting on how good your deep dive was. And Kane said, and I quote, "What is Teddy Whitten Jr.'s name?"
See, there's some things that happen off air that shouldn't be broadcast.
But what do you mean? Teddy Whitten Jr. is his name.
I thought he was referred to as Junior, and I was trying to think, what is his first name? Okay, we get it. If I could broadcast the things that you say off air, all clean, of course.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, OK, let's take a look at the next match now. And, well, this was Melbourne and Essendon. I don't think anyone was surprised Melbourne got up, but at least there was a bit of fight in the Bombers this week.
Yeah, we discussed Oliver and Brayshaw had a stack of the football, so did Ed Langdon, Shield, Parrish and Heppel, the normal ones there. I thought Peter Wright was brilliant. I've got him in my votes in this game. And let's talk about him. He's had a really good start to the season, Peter Wright, but he has trouble when he doesn't move. When he wants to wrestle or he wants to just stand there toe-to-toe with the defender, like he did last year with Alex Keith in the final. You think of last week when he played on a guy at Brisbane who likes to zone off, Harris Andrews likes to zone off, he can get his space. So the thing he needs to do is be always on his bike. When May got to him in the first quarter and was able to body him up, Peter Wright was non-existent in the game. And this is a couple of them in the first quarter. If he's not on his bike and he's not coming up with the footy, he goes to ground like this a lot when he's one-on-one. So he's got to look at this and think, I need to get to that contest there. I need to be really getting on my bike to crash that pack. A couple of other ones, you go forward again, he goes to ground when he's bodied up. Have a look at this. So if I'm a defender, I'm saying I'm going to body him up. This one, he should be crashing this ball. Great goal by Wanganeen in the end, but Peter Wright out the back should be charging across to crash that pack. Again here, he's up behind here. Peter Wright needs to be getting to that ball and leading up towards the boundary to give him another option. So that's the bad. But if he was able to get 4 or 5 of those balls up on the wing, he's a much better player. And all of a sudden, he's probably best on ground. Maybe Essendon win. This is when he gets on his bike. And this really troubled Stephen May on the night. When he comes up, he doesn't want to wrestle and he really charges up at the football. And yes, the ball use is better in these ones, but if he's on the move, very hard to get over him because he's so big. When he's stationary, very easy to defend. But on his bike again, and this one behind the goals vision. So he's got a little bit of separation, and now he goes. So he doesn't want to wrestle and struggle with Stephen May because he can't. His big thing is being able to move. I don't think he moves enough at times, but like I said, he was brilliant the other night. Got him in the votes, Oliver and Brayshaw, and then also Ed Langdon.